Beat that thing up, EJ.
Welcome, y'all, to the Corner Chronicles podcast. I am Jaelyn Coleman.
I'm DeMaria Walters, Ocho, Coach D. Yeah, we back in full effect.
We are back.
Yeah.
And this is episode 2.
Episode dos.
Coming up on Christmas, New Year's. We getting in that vibe.
The most wonderful time of year.
Are you excited for Christmas?
I'm not a super Christmassy person. I'm not super into Christmas. My great grandmother, she was really into Christmas before she passed away. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really a festive person. But I've been getting into it. Actually, last day of school, I won the door decorating contest at school. Yeah.
Clap it up for Coach D.
Yeah. So, I am getting kind of into the Christmas cheer a little bit.
This is probably my first year since I bought my house that I wasn't really in the Christmas spirit. It's just not giving that this year for some reason.
I think it just has to do with just ignore COVID, but just the climate right now.
Yeah.
I think it was 60 yesterday.
It's probably 60 today.
4 days before Christmas, and it feels like it's a spring afternoon.
So what about New Year's? You're not excited about New Year's either?
A little excited about New Year's.
Okay.
Are you one of those New Year, New Me people?
I used to be in high school.
Okay. What did that consist of? What was the New Year, New Me consist of?
Honestly, in high school, it really was like nothing of substance. I was just saying New Year, New Me just to sound good. I don't feel like I changed anything.
You creating vision boards? You creating vision boards?
I am now. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been creating vision boards probably the last 3 New Years.
Okay, you having vision board parties?
Mm-hmm. I had one last year. Like not a full party, but like a couple people.
Okay.
And I plan on doing it again with my mama this next week.
Okay. So you're gonna do that before you?
Oh yeah.
Hit the highway or
before? Has to be before because I got to record it.
Okay.
I got to record it. So I used to be a New Year, New Me person, but and this is our first topic, guys, today. So nowadays, I'm not really a New Year, New Me because throughout the year, I just choose to do stuff differently, and I don't wait till the next year.
It's understandable. Like those people that say, I'm going to start working out at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are
like... They be deep in January.
A lot of people are like, I'm going to just start working out now.
Yeah. And that's all about it. Like, you just got to change your mindset. And whenever you feel like it ain't got to wait, you ain't got to wait. You can go Monday, Tuesday. Like, it's just one day at a time. You got to start. And that's what gets you on that pace of continuously making that a habit. And
that's with anything, not just working out, but anything. I am the complete opposite. I don't think I've ever been one of those New Year, New Me people.
I see that.
Yeah, I think I'm one of those New Year, same me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So no character development, no.
I feel like I realize things and try to work on things as the year goes on.
Same.
So it's not really like a New Year goal. It's more
that's good.
Goals throughout the year.
That means you're self-aware.
Hey, I try to be. That's what I've been working on the most. But hey, same number since 6th grade. Ain't nothing changed but the fade.
That's crazy.
Hey, so
I used to be that person until 2 years ago. Had to change it.
Hey, so it's not really a New Year, New Me. The me you met is the best version of me right now. Because it's the me right now. Why I gotta change me?
I mean,
you met me.
You can work on a little bit of something.
You met me and I was pretty great. Could you hear that?
Yeah, I could. I'm like, why you pause like that? But yeah, New Year, New Me. I mean, I'm not knocking nobody. You do what works for you, but I've just always been, as I've become an adult, just kind of working on things throughout the year that I notice or people bring to my attention.
So what I want to know is, and put in the comments, at us, DM us, let us know what are some of your New Year resolutions. So you could be a New Year, New Me person, or you could be a New Year, same me. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to goals and resolutions, what are some New Year resolutions that you have? Some things that you're like, okay, going into the new year, these are some things I want to attack, I want to do, I want to conquer, different things like that. Mm-hmm. So what would you say two of your, in no particular order, 2 of your New Year's resolutions would be?
I know for sure one off top would be my discipline. Because I struggle with that a lot. Like, I'm just one of them people, like, if I don't feel like doing something, I'm just not going to do it. I don't have that extra push.
Okay.
So I kind of want to work on my discipline with anything. With YouTube, working out, whatever the case it is. Just working on pushing myself. Because I look for other people to kind of push me. And sometimes you got to give yourself that extra.
Okay. What will be your second one?
My second one probably would just be continuing to work on my inner healing. Because I started therapy 2 months ago. Okay. And so I'm brand new in it, kind of just...
You one of those in-person therapists or one of those FaceTime?
It's on Zoom therapists? We in 2023. Okay. We ain't on the couch. I wanted to be on the couch, though. It just seemed like it would be more official to me. But, I mean, it still works with Zoom.
Just hands across your chest, laying back.
Yeah. Just like Will Smith was in Bad Boys.
When I was 4, that was really the problem.
Yeah. I wanted that aesthetic, that vibe. I ain't gonna lie at first. But it's still good over Zoom.
Probably make you mad. Like, get your pen.
Yeah.
Put the iPad down.
Write
get your
this
pen.
down.
Write this down. I need the whole layout.
Yeah. But, yeah, that's my second one. Is just continuing to better myself, working on me, working on some of my flaws, anger issues, everything.
Okay.
Continuing to be the better me for my future husband.
We said last episode you ran out of time, but okay.
All right.
Okay.
We finna get okay. So what are your 2 New Year's resolutions?
My biggest 2 New Year's resolutions would be communication as a whole. I am a person that wears a lot of hats. Mm-hmm. Does a lot of things at one time, from everything from a full-time teacher in charge of student council, in charge of yearbook, a head athletic coach, own my own nonprofit, also have a social life, also have
what's the name of your
friends,
nonprofit?
Young Achievers Youth Organization. All right. Owning that, gearing up for our 4th 7-on-7 football season, so working on traveling with that, gearing up for our 2nd season with our softball girls. So wearing a lot of hats, but also understanding that communication makes a lot of things a lot easier.
That's facts.
Sometimes, you're pulled so many different directions and you're going so many different ways that you kind of just drop the ball a little bit. And I always tell people, don't blame my heart, blame my head. Sometimes I'm all over the place and I forget these things, but trying to get to the point where, okay, once I setting up, even if it's setting up a schedule to where it is properly communicating, where it is sending emails, where it is calling people back, those different things. So communication as a whole.
That's a good one.
In the sense of business, relationships, work, all of that. Communication as a big one. Even when it comes to family, I've been having some family issues that could literally be solved with proper communication. And I think in this day and age, at this age, we start to realize that a lot of the things that we do and we learn, like, nobody was really able to teach us. Our parents were trying to figure it out and learn it all. So we've been learning it all on our own. So communication is my big one. And my second one would be, lack of better terms, I can't think of the word right now, but just sticking to stuff, to completing projects. Or kind of like you said, discipline and consistency, but instead of like consistency, actually sticking through and seeing stuff through. Not just starting stuff here and putting it down or picking up stuff here, but actually seeing things through and actually seeing it for the greater good.
Those are 2 good ones.
Yeah.
Sound like a grown man over there.
Close to it. Got a couple more steps, and I'm there.
Have you actively been putting in a plan to do those things, or are you just kind of just going to go with the flow on it?
Both. That the biggest,
I'm just going with the flow.
The biggest thing with communication and consistency is putting together a plan. Then flashback, the best thing about.
But how do you put together a plan just to like communicate? Like, because you get thrown into situations for you to kind of work on it, but like, how would you plan it though?
Trusting yourself to communicate and making the communication happen. So, okay, I'm going to send these emails this day. I'm going to contact these people this day at this time. And then following up with yourself or people around you, making sure that those things get done. So you can start by scheduling out the things that you know can be scheduled out. Then as that communication becomes easier, then it's like, okay, cool. Now when other communication comes to me, I can easily communicate back with those people.
Jot
those
that
things.
down. Oh my! Let me find out you're giving gems today.
So
y'all let us know if in the comments if y'all are new year, new me people. Y'all got any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah. What is your New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
It could be something. It could be something small. It could be something big. But what are some of your New Year's resolutions?
Okay, and that is a wrap on topic 1. Let's go into topic 2.
Okay, so topic 2. One of my kids, he's one of my students. She's actually number 2 in the school. Scholarships from all over the place.
Okay.
Her dream school is to go to Yale.
Okay.
Could be wrong. It's one of those Ivy League, but I believe
Yale,
it is
Harvard,
Yale.
they one and the same. They top notch.
So her question that she asked was, she wanted me to ask, what are you most proud about yourself for?
And is that just in general or 2023?
Just in general. Give me 4 things that you can kind of toot your own horn, like, yeah, little shorty from the east side of OKC, I did that. Yeah.
I would say number 1 is accomplishing a chemical engineering degree.
Okay, come through, chemical engineer.
Like, especially coming out of public schools and not having that preparation.
I don't even know what chemical.
I'm crying. But not having that preparation like other charter schools, private schools had to go to college, and actually finishing it and by myself and from OKC, only engineering my family. That is one of the most things I'm proud of. Can you describe in 2 sentences what a chemical engineer is? Oh yeah. So a chemical engineer is pretty much anybody that deals with the material processes, the items that you use every day. You use cosmetics, that's a chemical engineer. You use what do you call it? Soap, all of that stuff. It's like different type of things like that, because everything you use has chemicals. So it's all in that realm.
I used some soap this morning. That's great.
Yeah. Okay. And it goes further and beyond that, but honestly, I haven't even worked in that field. I've been in electrical for the last 2-3 years. So. Okay. But I mean, yeah, that's one thing I would say. We can just take turns to go back and forth. What's one for you?
No. I want to hear all 4
yours. Oh, man.
No.
Not you gonna put me on the spot?
I'm supposed to follow up an engineer, a chemical engineer.
No, you can follow it up off top,
you want me to look up their median pay for a chemical engineer? How am I supposed to follow that up?
Oh, the second thing I would say I'm most proud about is, this is something I've been working on for the last couple of years, but it's been more prominent this year. I used to be, I kind of still am a little bit, but when things happen that don't go my way or I have no control over, I let that control my entire day, basically. And there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm trying to learn how to let that go. So I've been doing better, but I ain't there all the way yet. I ain't there all the way.
Makes sense.
Number 3, let's see. I would say I'm most proud of getting out of my head and overthinking in terms of my career choices. Like, I've always been a person, I'm an engineer, so I'm thinking that's the only thing I can do. Like, I'm not thinking that I can do multiple things at once. And so once I got in my head and realized you can be multifaceted, you've always been that type of person, it made it easier for me to jump into vlogging, jump into podcasting, jump into a business. Like, my mind is way more open now to conquering different things than just what I thought I was going to be doing. Now,
do you feel like that took time, or?
Definitely took time. It took time, like literally one step.
Going down the wrong path time, or?
No, not necessarily going down the wrong path, just not doing anything but going to work and going home. Like,
makes sense.
And you could be working on other things that actually drive you versus a job that's paying you. But does that really drive you? Is that really your passion type thing? So that definitely takes time.
Money got to pay the bills.
And yeah, true. And conversations, because I have a lot of conversations with my mom, and she helped me realize a lot of stuff about myself too. So
okay,
let's see. 4, I would say I am most proud of being consistent with my new ventures and my new journeys, because I am one of those people, if I don't see, because I'm analytical, I'm an engineer. If I don't see any results in the first month, 2, I'm like, yeah, this is trash. I'm wiping it. We're not doing this no more. So I kind of, this year, been working on just understanding that things come with time and you have to put the work in. So that's one thing I say I'm proud of myself, because I got over that. Nah, I'm cool, I'm done, like this ain't doing nothing. And man, it's been 3 days. Like, be for real.
Like, but it's been a long 3 days.
Yeah,
3 days could have been doing something else.
Yeah, so I'm proud of that. That's my 4.
Okay, next topic. Let's go. Next
and scratch. Run that back.
So
number 1.
Okay, so when it comes to the things that I'm most proud of, I would honestly say, I think everybody knows where I'm gonna go first. I grew up with my great aunt. I literally have it tatted on my back. I told her when I was 5 that I was gonna go pro, and I was gonna take care of her, buy her house and a car. So every time I used to see her, I used to say, "Our house and a car, here we come." It's tatted on my back. So for me to grow up, bounce around elementary, little kid at Northeast, middle school, little bad self, probably as big as this mic stand, running around to actually be an All-American in college, and to go overseas and actually see your name on game checks, getting paid to play this game that we used to just have fun at Edwards Park playing. So that's probably one of the top things I'm proud of. I wouldn't say number 1, but definitely top 4 things that I'm proud of myself, like being able to like set that goal, have a plan, and accomplish that goal. Another thing I'm super proud of myself is just like my organization, Young Achievers Youth Organization. The whole premise of the organization is to be the change you want to see in the world. And I can honestly say, like, I'm so proud of the man I've been, the example I've been from my little brother, and just every step of the way, just being the change that I wanted to see in the world, whether it's professionally, whether it's with my choices I make, whether it's financially, just those different things, like being able to be the man of my family, being able to help my family in so many different ways, and actually, like I said, be the change that I want to see in the world. The most subtle, most slept on, less talked about thing that I'm most proud of myself is probably the ability to coming back from overseas, playing professional football, taking a break, volunteering at a little middle school just to pass some time, waiting on a tryout here and there, and literally 5 years later, now I'm a full-blown teacher. 5 years in the game, teaching kids. I've taught from ages 10 to ages 18, mentoring kids, but I'm super proud of myself, and I can honestly say wholeheartedly that's 3 and 4. I'm not trying to cut it short, but that's 3 and 4. Okay. The ability to actually be able to pour into these kids.
It's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak, and it's really something that a lot of people could be doing. A lot of people talk about the kids and the new day and age, and talk about how bad the kids are, and it's a lot of people that could be helping, and a lot of people choose not to.
Right.
So the ability to actually be able to be a change in these kids' life, to help these kids, to pour into these kids in every which way, that's probably one of the most things I am proud of. Every day when we're sitting around talking, when we're sitting in my class, when I see the growth and development, my seniors right now, they're seniors. So that means 5 years ago when I first took my first middle school job at Moon, they were in 8th grade. So I was with these kids. Now being able to see them, like, you know what, I want to go to Yale, or, you know, I want to go to OU. You're like, whoa, this is a kid that didn't even know what a high school credit was when I met them. You know? So that's probably
you gotta clap it up for Coach D, y'all.
There we go.
Clap it up, because it's one thing to talk about being a change, and it's one thing to be about it.
Yeah,
this is one thing to be about, and that's all I'm gonna say.
It's definitely not easy.
Yeah. Okay. So that's topic 2. We're gonna wrap it up and get to our rapid fire questions.
Here we go.
All right, I'm about to give you something hard, because You tried to trip me
I go
up.
first this time. You went first last time.
Oh, boo.
Okay. Here we go with our 60 seconds with Jay.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
I don't know. I'm ready. I stay ready.
You know I went to a crazy one. Here we go.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your own Netflix account or do you use somebody else's?
Somebody else's.
Ooh, what's your guilty pleasure?
I don't feel guilty about it, but I like laying in bed eating ice cream.
Oh, you should feel good about that. Okay. Go-to karaoke song.
Go-to karaoke. Monica. Any Monica. I don't know what song specifically. Any Monica.
What's the punchline to your favorite joke?
I don't have a favorite joke. I am the joke.
We know.
No.
Which celebrity annoys you the most?
Celebrity annoys me the most? Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry.
If your pet could talk, what would they say about you? If you had a pet.
She's crazy.
What are the least likely 3 words someone would use to describe you?
Least likely 3 words. Boring. I can't even think of the words. Boring, lame. What is another one? Introvert.
Okay, time ran out. But my last question is, do you have a party trick?
What does that mean?
A party trick, like a trick at parties that you pull out. Like, oh, this gonna get the party going.
Yeah, the bottle.
You suck.
What is your party
suck.
trick? Nah, I need to know. I didn't know party trick was a thing.
You don't have a party trick?
No.
Y'all don't have a party trick?
Just pull
everybody
out
got a party
bottle.
trick, right?
Just pull out the bottle. All
what's y'all party trick?
Double tap on the bottle. And
what's y'all party trick? Everybody got a party trick. Come on.
Hey, because you go to the wrong party. That party trick is watch this. Everybody running out.
Come on.
Which one? What?
And you only got through 6 questions at that time.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't yes or no questions, so I think that's okay.
No, they're not. That's not okay. I'm averaging 10.
We'll see.
Every episode.
We'll see. Let's go. You ready?
Here we go.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And go. What do you think the meaning of life is?
The meaning of life is to help as many people as you can and to be here for others.
Okay. What motivates you the most?
Motivates me the most, my family, my mother, my little brother.
Okay. Whose death hit you the hardest?
My great-grandmother and my great-aunt.
Okay. What quote resonates with you?
Be the change you want to see in the world by Gandhi.
What is the best advice you ever received?
If you don't know what you don't know, everything you do know you'll think is right.
Okay. What do you wish you learned sooner?
About credit.
Boy. What secret about the universe would you most want to learn?
Just how infinite is it really?
Are you where you want to be in life?
Not at all, but I'm way further than I was yesterday.
What do you think is the key to living a good life?
Being happy with your decisions and living for others. Living for others and helping others.
All right, and we're going to end it on that. Even though your time went out 10 seconds over.
That was answering that last question, though.
No, when I asked that question, I looked, it said a minute 02. A minute 02.
Hey.
Anyhow, you did fairly okay.
Yep.
Technically ended off on 8. Technically, but we ain't gonna get into the technicalities today because we got to cut it short. But this was the second episode of the Chronicles podcast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you comment and engage with the conversation because we want to know how y'all feel about certain situations. And we can have a debate in the comments. So, again, I am Jaelyn Coleman.
I'm DeMaria Walters. Hey,
and we will see.
Comment Coach D if you mess with Coach D.
And we will see y'all in the next episode. Bye, y'all.
Out of here.